Alrighty, so on this shed roof, we didn't do ice and water. But this is good underlayment regardless. Again, this is a cheap shed for a buddy, right? He just said cheap as possible. So we're using stuff that we had laying around. We ran that much short of the underlayment, so we just put a piece of Tyvek up there. I wouldn't do that on a important situation, right? But again, this is my buddy's shed. He can do whatever he wants to do. And he said, run it, right? That way we're not spending whatever it is, $150 or whatever for another roll of this underlayment. All right, if you look at the bottom, flashing is under, then underlayment over that. And then on the sides, has flashing over the underlayment. That's so if there's side-driven rain and it gets on top of the flashing, it comes out on top of the underlayment and then down, out, and over the edge, right? And then I'm using Malarkey shingles, and you're supposed to do, I think it says, a 1/4 inch to 3/4 of an inch overhang on your starter strip. So that's what I'm going to do from now on for warranty. I don't do roofing a lot, right? It's usually on these little projects where it always matters, but it doesn't really matter on something like this. Like, you know, again, when I'm told cheap, fast as possible, like, we're not tripping over little stuff like that. Now, if this was a homeowner's roof, or if they were like, hey man, I need you to take my shed super serious, we would ice and water this, right? Ice and water has the peel adhesive on the back, and it like melts down to the sheeting, and it protects from ice damming and all that. Again, there's a shed, there's no gutters, so the water's gonna run right off of this anyways, right? Here's what our bird block line looks like. And when I was talking about the roof the other day, I kept saying, look out, look out, look out. That's what lookouts are, right? It holds your sub barge or sub fascia. I don't know what you guys call it where you're from. When it's on an angle, we call it barge and sub barge. And when it's on a flat like this, we call it fascia, right? Or sub fascia back here, right? Which is our backer. See that? See the 2x6? That's our backer. And that helps keep everything flat, right? It gives you a nice wide nailing base, keeps everything flat. And we would do that on regular roofs too, you know? What we're here today to do is run these last pieces of sheeting, Tyvek the building, and run whatever we can of the roofing. This is leftover starter that I already had, so we're gonna run that, and then if we run out, then we'll just go get one more bundle. So we're just gonna get as far as we can with what we have here, and then figure out the rest. Anyways, that's our game plan for today. Thanks for watching.